And welcome back to the channel. Now today is Monday, which means that this is
Motorcycle Monday.
all right. Now guys, we are at Marketplace, Sunrise Era, 100-mile radius, and we are searching for motorcycles between the price of $200 and $1,000. All right, let's see what jumps out at us for that kind of money. Okay, let's see here. 2000 Suzuki Intruder for $1,000. All right, fair enough. Let's look at the big picture. Now, guys, I will tell you this: the Intruder is a motorcycle that I really like. These bikes, can be had all day long. I mean, really reliable stuff. Um, these bikes are shaft driven. You can see here, right about here, the shaft is right there. Awesome motorcycles. They have a little style that I always liked. This kind of laid back. The forks kind of longish. Raked nicely to the front. I like these bikes. I always like to see them. I think this is the the 700. Let me see here. About this vehicle description: it needs a clutch, which I have it, but needs to be installed. Been sitting for almost a year. $1,000 best offer. I like it. Changing the clutch on a motorcycle is nothing. Totally easy, totally doable. I mean, you can. I mean, the similarity between different motorcycles is so amazing that you can literally do one thing on one and it will basically cover all of them. Motorcycles are excellent like that, and this is a good buy. Needs a clutch, perfect opportunity. I think this is a good buy. Absolutely, thumbs up on that one. All right, let's see. All right, here's another one here, 1975 Honda CB for $1,000. All right, let's look at the big picture. Now, these motorcycles back in the day, I mean, can you imagine, all right, what this must have been like in the 1970s? An inline four-cylinder motorcycle, okay? The Americans weren't doing an inline four. The British weren't, barely doing, I mean, almost no one was doing an inline four. And here come these little Japanese, these Honda guys, the little Honda Cub friendly motorcycle people with this massive, engine, four-cylinder. What the hell? This is, I mean, back in those days, this is probably, as weird as a V8 motorcycle. Nobody's doing that. But these motorcycles, I mean, these are Hondas. They're reliable. They will last forever. I mean, 1970s a motorcycle with disc brake at the back. I mean, this thing must have been absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning, and it would probably be going for a fraction of the price that the Harley Davidsons and the Triumphs and all these motorcycles were going for at the time. Let's see here. This beautiful 1975 Honda CB750F starts and runs like a dream. This is really ready to be a daily driver, a great base for a cafe project, or keep it original. Don't waste my time or yours. No, all right, 6,000 cash. What the hell? How did we move from 1,000 to 6,000? Ah, boy. Moving on. All right, 2,200 CBR for 1,000. This looks like an F4i. Yes, indeed it is. Let's have a look at the big picture. Now, I've ridden an F4i. In fact, the first motorcycle I ever rode was an F4, which is a carbureted version. And this is an F4i, which is the injected version. Now, this one seems to have had some front end issue, but doesn't look to be unfixable. It's in rough shape. It's in rough shape, I must admit. But this is obviously something you'd buy, as a project, But yeah. But anyway, I mean, as I was saying, I've ridden an F4i, and let me tell you, it was an amazing experience compared to the F4. Very smooth motorcycle in typical Honda fashion, and the everything about it is just user friendly. Awesome machine for $1,000. Let's see what's going on here. 2200 CBR600 F4i track or stunt bike, no title. Not even gonna go any further with this, man. Such a disappointment. Never buy a motorcycle without a title. I've seen too many people turn up at the tax office, you know, claiming that they have a bill of sale or whatever. Bill of sale means nothing to the law. If you don't have a title, you don't own it, you stole it, as far as the law is concerned in the state of Florida. All right, 2004 Kawasaki Ninja for $1,000. All right, I'm seeing an unfinished project right here. This looks like a yeah, this is the 500. All right, let's see here. Let's look at the big picture. Yeah, this is definitely trying to do some cafe racer type of thing with this. Don't think it don't think it was going particularly well. I don't like cafe racers. I don't like them. This bike has been ruined in my eyes. I have a Kawasaki Ninja 500. See what's wrong. Not running. Don't know what's wrong with it. Just did a Vulcan 500 swap that had 10,000 miles on it. Cranks, but doesn't start to want to deal with the headache anymore. No title. That's your first and last mistake right there, my friend. Moving on. All right. Let's see here. 1976 Harley-Davidson something or the other for $850. SS250. I think this was I'm thinking that this might have been back in the day when Harley-Davidson was owned by one of those crazy companies. Let's have a look at the big picture. All right, this is not a Harley-Davidson that I think is worth anything. Not too familiar with this this model, to be honest with you. But let's see what it says here. 1976 Harley, I'm right, the Harley AMF on the road, off-road. I have the cover plate. It needs 3 lines, battery, and a few small parts. It will run, has compression, no title. This bike's an antique and will be sold or traded as is. Yeah, so back in the day, the company AMF, which was a company that built gym equipment, I think it was, they bought Harley-Davidson, and they brought to the brand some very poor motorcycles. It's a patch in Harley-Davidson's history that I think most Harley-Davidson fans would like erased from time. But it's there, and yeah. Moving on. That's all I'll say about that. All right, there are some nice options today. I'm liking this. I'm seeing a lot of options today on Marketplace. 1978 Kawasaki KZ for $800. Okay, let's have a look at the big picture. All right. And again, you know, back in the day. Okay, wait a minute. What am I seeing here? Anyway, back in the day, you know, these motorcycles would have been very scary for these folks because, again, massive engine, 4 cylinders, etc. But alas, this is a set of rear KZ900 factory pipes. So they're actually selling the pipes, not the motorcycle. So let's move on. 2004 Honda Shadow for $800. Let's have a look at the big picture. This is in very rough shape. This is a parts bike, if there ever was one. Yeah, let's see what this says here. Honda Shadow 3 bikes for project or parts is with titles clean. So you're getting 3 motorcycles for $800. You can miss. Yeah, I'd say go for this, guys. I like this. I'd say go for it. Well, you know, shit, $800. Hey, all right. Let's continue scrolling. Oh, 2004 Suzuki 250. Yeah, let's have a look at the big picture. All right. Now this is the if I recall correctly, the GZ250. GZ250, I think it is, the Suzuki alternative to the Honda Rebel. Let's see here. Running before now, don't start, parts only. Hey, look, if they have a title for this would be excellent. I would go for this for $799. These bikes are pretty good. It doesn't start. What could possibly go wrong? Is that a carburetor issue or it's an ignition issue? And, you know, as relates to ignition, you know, the ignition system on these things are cheap. They're used to work on. You know, I'd say go for it. I like it. All right, let's see if we can get. Let's have a look at this one here. 2009 Kawasaki Ninja for $1,000. All right, let's have a look at the big picture. All right, I'm gonna say that this is probably a 250. Excellent starter bike. Lots of people, this is their first motorcycle. They hold their values quite well, and it's a good choice, you know, when you're out there learning to ride. Let's see here, 2009 Kawasaki Ninja driven 11,000 miles. All you need is a back tire. It has a little bit of gas coming from the old hose. Everything else is fun. Clean title. Has a title, $1,000. Can't lose. Go for it. All right, let's see. Let's try one more. One more, guys. One more. 1996 Honda Shadow for $1,000. I like it. Let's have a look at the big picture. All right, now this is an awesome machine, guys. I like these motorcycles. I like them a lot. In typical Honda fashion, they are bulletproof. They will last forever. Just take care of the carburetors. Winterize them when you're putting them away. Winterize, you mean drain the carburetors. You know, leave the tank either off completely full or completely empty, and they will last a lifetime. All right, of course, grease, oil your chain. Don't grease it, oil it. All right, not seeing much by way of a description, but that's fine, guys. I like this for $1,000. This would probably be my choice for today. So on that note, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Thanks for watching. If you dig what's going on, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon.